Welcome guys to UrGamingTechie's VR show, a show where we look at PC VR, PSVR, and mobile VR, so you guys don't have to waste your time and money. And today, we're looking at a game called Creed for the PSVR and also for the Oculus Rift. This is a boxing game. It's been heavily something that a lot of people have been looking forward to, so let's go ahead and check this game out.
Gaming tech, eating brekkie is the gaming tech, going for a recce is the gaming tech, gaming techie is the gaming tech, gaming techie.
Alright guys, here we are with Creed, Rise to Glory. We're actually here, here are our arms, we're here, ready to go. This is the career mode. This is, I believe, 2 or 3 guys into the career mode. You can see what this gym looks like. Fix this a little bit. It's a little loose on me real quick. This is going getting intense. So, you can see here, we can move around and do these things. Punch back without missing. You can play this too against your friends and stuff. So it has like little mini games, so you can come here, punch this without missing. So. Oh, you're supposed to dodge when the ball goes around. That was my fault. So, let's do this one more time. Ah, damn it. Bitch. You can see here your global score. How many times you punch, how long, do it against your friends and stuff like that, so that's cool. Global rankings and all that kind of stuff. So, and they have these for, they have some cool mini games with this, so if you come over here, you do this one. This is about hitting the active target, so. Go. Oh man, I missed that one. There you go. And these things are a workout, let me tell you that right now. So it's pretty cool. You can come in here, you can do these different ones. They got some other different things around here. If you move over here, they got some decorations around. You can go here and just punch this for fun. Want to take out your anger. Over here you can do the hitting of the guy and stuff like that. And if you want to advance the career mode, actually let's check out the other side real quick. Come to a treadmill, you can punch this guy, get some practice in, stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. If you come over here, we can go to our trainer now. What's up?
All right, show me what you got.
Let's go. So you can begin your training. So he puts you in like a training thing. You have to rapidly do in succession, so this is pretty cool. That you're running. So depending on how well you do on your exercises and how good you do them, depends how much of your stamina bar you get for your next
You
match.
fought hard out of the ring to get here. Now fight hard in there and win.
So now we can begin the fight. There's 9 different guys that you play throughout the story. It's like a cute, you know, boxing story. It gives you like the, you know, the city and stuff like that. It's nothing like crazy or anything like that. But they do all the rings and stuff, which is cool.
Ready, ladies and gentlemen, the main event is about to begin.
They got the announcer in here. It looks really good in here.
In the blue corner,
And
Dwayne.
they do all the introductions. Characters look really good. The crowd looks pretty good. And you get more and more as you get popular going through the story. You get the crowds look even bigger.
Let's
go, buddy. This guy looks huge.
Let's get ready to fight.
I'm ready. You ready?
Let's keep this above the belt and inside the ring. Ready? The fight starts as soon as you touch gloves.
I'm ready. Probably should move back a little bit.
Get ready, fight fans.
Let's go.
There's the bell. Creed drives a hard punch right to his opponent.
Oh! Oh! Oh, don't leave your head. Oh, shit. You got it. Gotta be careful to block. Already? Come on. Gotta do better than that. Give him your head wide open, buddy. Oh! Oh!
His opponent will have to try something else. Creed isn't letting any...
Through. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Damn, his face is bruised up over there. Smash the other side. Come on.
Keep landing hits like that.
1, 2,
Rhino. You ain't no Rhino.
4,
Fucking bitch.
6, 7.
Nothing
Look
is
at your
getting
face.
from that
Fucking
defense.
fucked up. Ooh. Almost got that knockout in the first round. Come on. Oh. Oh. Bitch. That's right. So that gives you guys an idea of what it's like. Obviously, if you make it all the rounds and you don't knock them out, you know obviously do by points and how many hits you landed, as usual. That thing's a workout, and it's a lot of fun to play too.
Hey there, fight fans! Welcome to another round of The Distance
You can
with
see
Nick
here
and
that now you're
Travis.
going to a
I'm
different
Nick.
gym.
And I'm Travis.
And this
Expanded
is what's
and stuff,
happening in the
like
world
climbing
of
up in the
boxing.
ranks.
Big things
Showing
happening
us more
all
things.
over the world this week.
Where do we even begin?
Expanded a little bit.
Local news, and there's some stuff happening across the pond.
And
What's happening here, Trav?
What if I told
let's go ahead and actually show you
Rocky
guys.
Balboa was coming out of retirement?
We got another Mason-Dixon situation on our hands?
Not quite. Think a little more Tommy Gunn.
You know, I would prefer not to.
Rocky Balboa is back in the world of boxing, but not in the ring. His new fighter goes by the name of Donnie Johnson, a relative.
Let's go ahead and go to the main menu. You can do free play, you can play anybody you want. Of course, you can do the career, which is what we were just doing. And what's cool about this game is that it actually has PvP. So that's what we're about to do right now. So we're obviously in the regular ring that you guys are used to seeing. A little bit different stuff, but pretty close to being the same. You can do it against your friends, you can just do a quick match. Let's see if we get lucky enough. You can, while it's searching, you can come in here and practice. Alright guys, so unfortunately we weren't able to find anybody, but still, that still gives you a good idea of what the gameplay is like. Like I said, career mode is like 9 people deep. You go in there and you play in different arenas and stuff. Free play, you just battle anybody you want. PvP, you can choose any of the 9 arenas that you played, and the career mode and go head to head with somebody else online, which is also a lot of fun. Oops, that's me going crazy with the screen. So that gives you a good idea of what the gameplay is like. Let's go ahead and get to the table and give you guys my thoughts about this game and let you guys know what I think. Alright guys, so that was a look at Creed on the Oculus Rift. As you saw there, it's obviously a boxing game, and it's really cool because in this boxing game, I like how you start off in the auditorium or the gym or like the workout area, and it has all these different mini games that you can play to train and stuff like that, and you get a workout in this game. Man, after I did that, even that small demo with you guys that you guys saw a little bit of me play, I was still sweating like crazy. I closed all my rings in my Apple Watch so quick after playing this game with the exercise and stuff. But yeah, it's really cool how you can go in there and you can do like training with the guy that's in there training with you. You know, a lot of different things that you can train by hitting the, you know, all the different areas that are in there. You saw some of it there with the gameplay we showed. Really cool stuff that you can go in there and train and stuff like that. And depending on how well you train, sometimes reflects on how much stamina you get in a match, which obviously stamina, as you saw, the more you punch, the lower the stamina gets. So you don't want to just go wailing and stuff like that because your stamina will be 0 and then you're not going to be able to punch or anything. The game definitely increases in how hard it is little by little. I actually haven't beaten the last 2 guys in the game. They get really difficult, but the game's just a lot of fun. I mean, if you're looking for a boxing game, a true boxing game, it's the best thing that I've played so far in VR as far as boxing and as far as replicating the sport and stuff like that. The only other one that comes to close to mind, and I can't remember the exact name, there's another boxing game, it's the cartoonist version that kind of reminds me of Ready to Rumble and kind of like that. But this is more of like an actual, they're going more for realism and stuff like that, not the cartoonish graphics. So it's a really, really solid boxing game. You really get a workout in this game, so prepare yourselves. And the boxing feels really good. And what's really good about this game, which the other version doesn't have that I was talking about before, I wish I could remember the name of that other game. And it's also on the Oculus Rift, of course. But what's really good about this game is that they actually have online for it. And I actually did find, obviously, somebody online to play with, and that was really cool. And, you know, being able to talk to them and play against them and stuff like that and you know, go punching on them and trying to knock them out. You really get into the competitive spirit when you're talking to someone else and trying to punch them, and it feels like they're right there talking to you and going crazy on them. So, and it worked extremely well. I only had a couple of very small issues where sometimes in the online mode, for some reason, I didn't experience it in the single player at all. When I went to punch sometimes, like my arm became like super stretched, like a freaking superhero, and it would go away in like a second or two, like it would almost like go elasticy on me, like I would be here, and my arm would extend all the way over there and hit the guy, and then it'd come back after a second or two. That was really weird. It happened a couple of times. I don't know what that was about, to be honest. It didn't happen all that often, but definitely something to mention. I don't know what that was about. But I'm having a lot of fun with this game, and I definitely will be playing more of the PvP online because playing against other people is definitely what makes this game even better than most of the other boxing games out there that don't have online. This is obviously made by Servios, which has made other great games that we've covered on this channel because they make some solid stuff. I love Sprint Vector that they did before, which is like Mario Kart, basically, for VR. If you haven't checked that out, check out that review as well. But they do a solid work in VR, and I'm excited to see what their next project is, because everything they have done so far I have loved, and this is easily one of my top games and you know, that I play every day now. Especially if I want to get a workout and work out, this is a great game to play. A lot of fun, and graphics are outstanding in this game. They're really, really well done. Sound and everything like that is well done as well. And the gameplay is solid. You know, the punches connect. They feel how they're supposed to feel, and it really feels like you're punching someone. They just did an outstanding job. And the controls all work. So, the only thing that I would say that I would wish was a little bit is obviously the campaign's a little bit short. That's why I'm talking about playing the PvP mode. If you're not going to want to play PvP mode online, there's like 9 fighters, I believe, in the game. And after that, that's the campaign. And there's not like a crazy story or anything. You're just going from a chapter in your life and batting and punching all these boxers out, you know, one at a time. So I wish that was longer and maybe more developed, and you know, with more of a story involved. But the presentation and stuff is still really cool. Each one has its own boxing ring, and you get more and more, you know, famous and stuff like that with more people around you watching, until you get to like the main stage. So all that stuff is cool. And all the rings that you could select, you can select which ring you want to play when you go to PvP. They have like I said, like 9 or so, and they all look obviously different, and the crowd is different, stuff like that. So that is cool, and I like how they took time to develop that. I wish the campaign was a little bit longer, but what's there is really cool, and it's fun to play against them, and it's easily, obviously repeatable, and you can get some, you know, some crazy fights in there with the CPU. But if not, obviously the meat in this game that I really like is the PvP. But there's still a lot of fun to be had playing against the CPU regardless. So that's it. I mean, it's an excellent boxing game and an excellent VR game. It's definitely one of my top favorites currently on the Oculus Rift. Definitely check it out, guys. If you guys have any questions on the game, leave it down below. If not, thank you guys for watching. Till next time.
Tech, Gaming Techie is the Gaming Tech, Gaming Techie, Gaming Tech. Eating brekkie is the Gaming Tech, going for a brekkie is the Gaming Tech, Gaming Techie is the Gaming Tech, Gaming Techie.